The Atlantic Ocean was quiet that morning, too quiet for the radar operators at the Coastal Air Defense Station. At 4:12, a small blip suddenly appeared on the long-range radar. It was moving fast, far too fast for a civilian aircraft, and it had no transponder signal, no flight plan, no identification. Within seconds, alarms echoed through the control room. Whoever was flying that aircraft had just entered restricted airspace used for sensitive military operations. The command officer didn't hesitate. 2 stealth fighters were immediately scrambled from a nearby airbase. Within minutes, the powerful engines of 2 Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor jets thundered into the sky, cutting through the dawn clouds like silver blades. Their mission was simple: intercept the identified aircraft and force it to identify itself. But as the pilots climbed higher over the endless blue of the Atlantic, something about this mission already felt strange. The unknown aircraft wasn't trying to hide. In fact, it seemed to be flying straight and steady, as if it wanted to be found. "Control, this is Raptor 1. We have the contact on radar," the lead pilot reported. "Proceed with interception," came the reply. "Rules of engagement stand. Identify the aircraft." The 2 fighters closed the distance quickly. At 35,000 feet, they finally saw it. A sleek, dark aircraft gliding quietly ahead of them. It didn't match any known civilian plane. Its design looked experimental, almost futuristic. The pilots exchanged a quick glance through their cockpit cameras. "Unknown aircraft, this is U.S. Air Force Interceptor," the lead pilot transmitted. "You have entered restricted airspace. Identify yourself immediately." For several seconds, there was only static. The ocean stretched endlessly below them, while the rising sun painted the clouds orange and gold. Then suddenly, a voice appeared on their secure military channel. "Raptor flight, stand down." The pilots froze. The voice was calm, confident, and unmistakably female. But that wasn't the strange part. Civilians couldn't access that encrypted frequency. "Identify yourself," the pilot repeated, now more cautious. There was a brief pause before the voice spoke again. "This is Commander Elena Voss, authentication code Delta 79er. Inside the cockpit, the lead pilot's heartbeat spiked. He typed the code into his console. The system verified it instantly. The code was real. It belonged to a classified program, and to a pilot who wasn't supposed to be alive. 6 months earlier, Commander Elena Voss had disappeared during a highly secretive mission over the North Atlantic. Her experimental reconnaissance aircraft had vanished without a trace. Search teams scoured thousands of miles of ocean, but found nothing, not even debris. Official reports listed her as lost in action. Yet now, her voice was speaking directly into their helmets. "Commander, confirm identity," the wingman said carefully. "You're flying 2 F-22 Raptors, tail numbers ending in 821 and 843, she replied calmly. "And if you look to your right, you'll see my aircraft maintaining 300 knots. Both pilots turned their heads. The dark aircraft was still there, gliding smoothly beside them as if it had been waiting all along. The lead pilot swallowed. "Commander Voss, where have you been?" For the first time, her voice carried a hint of exhaustion. "That's classified," she said quietly. "But I need an escort, immediately." "Escort to where?" There was a long silence on the channel, broken only by the soft hum of engines. When she finally answered, her words sent a chill through both cockpits. "To the nearest base with a Level 10 briefing room." The pilots looked at each other again. Level 10 briefings were reserved for the most sensitive intelligence in the entire military. Whatever had happened to her during those missing runs, it was serious. "Understood," the lead pilot replied. "Raptor flight will escort." The 2 Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor jets slid smoothly into formation beside her mysterious aircraft, one on each wing. Below them, the Atlantic shimmered in the morning light, hiding its secrets beneath miles of water. For the rest of the flight, no one spoke. Because deep down, both pilots knew something unsettling. If Commander Elena Voss had truly survived out there for 6 months, then whatever she had discovered over that endless ocean was something the world was not ready to hear.